Hello, Mark Kay here for an objective home inspection, and I'd like to talk to you about a pre-listing or seller's home inspection. If you're selling your home, you might be asking, why should I pay for a home inspection when the buyer usually does that? Well, that's a fair question, but here's the answer. Normally the buyer makes an offer, you accept, then the buyer has 10 to 15 days to do an inspection. The buyer calls an inspector like us, and we come and inspect. Any deficiencies that are discovered in a home inspection done for a buyer, the home inspector is going to recommend a licensed contractor make those repairs or to get estimates from a licensed contractor. That buyer will then ask for the repairs to be made or to reduce the price of the home by the estimates received. It's normal practice for those requests for repairs to be in writing and require receipts from the contractors to show the repairs have been made by a licensed contractor from that particular discipline. Now you've had your house on the market and had several showings. Finally, someone makes an offer that you accept. They do a home inspection, and now they're asking that you make repairs that could cost several $1,000s that you weren't even aware of, or to reduce the sale price of the house by the estimates. I can tell you from my own experience, this creates a lot of stress, especially so close to the end of the deal. Do you agree with the requests? Do you counteroffer? The sale may fall through. Here's how a pre-listing inspection helps. At an objective home inspection, we're certified professional inspectors through INTERNACHI, the International Association of Home Inspectors. And we perform our inspections by the standards of practice set forth by INTERNACHI, which you can find at nachi.org/SOP. No inspection is perfect, including ours, and there's a degree of opinion in a home inspection, but any inspection performed by the standards of practice will identify most deficiencies in a home. So now you're asking, I pay thousands an hour later, what's the difference? The difference is most contractors' estimates come from the contents of the report and not by traveling to the location and looking at it in person. They may overestimate since they don't come to the site in case their time or materials estimates might be influenced by factors not mentioned in the report. They may also be extremely busy and give a higher estimate thinking that the requester will just go somewhere else rather than telling a potential customer no. On the other hand, especially if you haven't listed your home yet, you have the advantage of time and information. After receiving the findings of your inspection and going over it with your inspector, you can contact the contractors yourself. When a homeowner contacts a contractor for work, they come in person. They discuss the repairs you want to make in detail, and you get a more accurate estimate on how to make the deficiencies no longer a deficiency. You may already have a relationship with a plumber or an electrician who, after years of being a customer, might offer you a reduced rate. Although we will always recommend a licensed contractor, you may decide to make the repairs yourself or have a handy friend help out. You may also decide not to fix anything, but get estimates for the repairs suggested and alter the asking price of your house to reflect the cost of those repairs. Regardless of your choice, the stress can be reduced because all the cards are on the table for a potential buyer to see prior to them making an offer instead of after agreeing on a price. Also, and this is just my personal opinion, by having a pre-listing inspection, you show potential buyers you're upfront and honest about the condition of your home. And the inspection can be used as a marketing tool to steer potential buyers to you simply by saying your home has been inspected recently by a licensed home inspector and you're revealing the findings. Now about the inspection. Depending on the size and complexity of a home, an inspection can take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. You're welcome to be present for the inspection, but you don't have to be. The only thing that's required is that someone be there to let the inspector have access to the house. This could be a friend or your realtor. After your inspection is complete, your inspector will go over the highlights of what they have discovered about your home. As I said before, for all suspected or discovered deficiencies, the inspector always recommends a licensed contractor from that particular discipline, such as electrical, plumbing, roofing, or a general contractor. If you're not present for the inspector will contact you and give you the highlights before issuing the report. We feel you'll better understand the report while you're reading it if the findings have already been gone over with you. Barring any very unusual circumstances, you will receive a copy of the report by email within 24 hours after your inspector leaves the inspection site. This time frame gives you maximum time to speak with your realtor about the findings of the report and also gives your inspector time to do any research they may need to do in things they've discovered in their inspection. Our service doesn't stop once we issue the report. Once you receive your inspection, we recommend you read the entire report and not just the summaries at the end. We also suggest you have a pen and paper handy while you're reading the report to jot down notes of things you might want to discuss in more detail with your inspector to get a better understanding of what they might be saying. When you make the notes, include the page number of the report to make things easier for your inspector to find when you contact them. Usually at this point you have a thorough understanding of the findings of your report and our services are complete, but if you have any additional questions, don't ever hesitate to call us. The last thing I'll address is price. Unfortunately, there's no one price for a home inspection. There are many variables, so if you call for a quote on your particular home, make sure you have the following information. The square footage of the home. Is the home a single or more stories? How many enclosed garage spaces are there that you want inspected? How many outbuildings are there that you want inspected? Is there a pool or a spa that you want inspected? And of course, the address of the location. Hopefully this gives you a little insight to what a pre-listing home inspection entails. And if you're in need of our services, we're a phone call away. Thanks for watching and have a great day.